Hi everyone, so this is the new moon in Scorpio reading. Oh man, it's happening November 13th, 2023 at 5:27 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It will be at 20 degrees and 44 minutes. Many astrologers, they push it to 1 degree more, which would be 21 degrees. Okay, so anything that you have at 20 to 21, I would give it an orb of 25 degrees, and then 5 degrees before that it will touch on any of the planets that you have in your chart. But this new moon, energetically, it should last from November 13th to the 20th, and I'll explain why, okay? But the Scorpio new moon is for clearing, purging, cycling out things to make way for the new. It will last for 6 months until spring of 2024, when we have the Scorpio full moon. So it's for clearing past life karma, energetically clearing things that can't be understood with the rational mind. And some would say ancestral curses, or the advancement of astral travel to fix your soul retrieval. Okay. A new moon is when the sky is the darkest. And with it being in Scorpio, it will bring that mysterious new beginning. The emotional depth of Scorpio will provide freedom and liberate you from fear. The fears that you were afraid to face. That thing that you were locked into back and forth as an obsession, okay, that you just couldn't get over. So the reason why I said energetically this moon will last November 13th to the 20th is because it's going to make some aspects to important planets that have major energies, okay? But at the beginning, it will be conjunct Mars. And Mars is motivation, aggression, passion, determination. You can work with shamanic work or drums or drumming frequencies during this full moon or new moon to help you with the energetic releasing. Also, it will be opposing Uranus and Taurus. And Uranus will be providing a mirror to you for what needs to change. Uranus is at 21 degrees. Okay, so we'll be looking at Uranus and Mars. Also, Neptune. Neptune is at 25 degrees. And it will be hitting Neptune November 17th after the new moon lunation. And it will show you the way, the solution to your soul's path. Okay. Then we have Pluto. So this new moon will be sextiling Pluto. Pluto is the ruler of Scorpio. Okay. And when I say ruler, I'm not saying that this planet completely rules over that sign. More so that the ruler means that it's in relationship with that planet or that sign. Okay. Now, Pluto will be at 28 degrees whenever the moon decides to touch on it for sextiling. The last time that it will be at 28 degrees in Capricorn, in our human existence, you and I, okay, our human lifespan, there will be a confirmation of what just shifted for you. Almost like a relief, that soul sigh, right? Of, oh, things are finally changing. So Pluto in Capricorn is holding you responsible for your energetic shift and cleansing, the purge of your soul, of the energy that no longer serves you. Okay, that energy that is untruth, unsafe, some type of obsession, that going back and forth that I was talking about earlier. This could also result in cutting ties or strings with a person, a situation, a habit, or a pattern. Okay, but I do want to emphasize upon the planets of Neptune is helping you understand why it's happening. Okay, Uranus is reflecting wherever Scorpio is placed. It's reflecting that house to you to look at it. And Pluto is transforming it. All right. Something will end to begin anew during this new moon. And we're going to go over where it's hitting in your chart. Please look at your sun, your moon, your rising sign for the full spectrum of your planets and where your planets are placed, where the planets are hitting, and the houses, and alchemize the energies all together so that you could make a story of what's happening in regards to your own personal individual life. Okay, I'll see you soon. Hi Scorpio, hope you're doing well today. Are you ready for a change in identity? Right? Because this new moon is happening in your first house. Oh man, major transformation here in your first house, unveiling of the true you. Now, Mars is there. Mars is there as a motivational speaker, as a motivational, like, pushing you forth. And, well, it can be, Mars can also be aggression. But aggression can also motivate you. Right? It really can. So let's look at this back and forth that's been happening. Uranus is in Taurus as that back and forth situation that's been happening. This could have been happening for a year. Okay, since the last eclipse season. And you're back and forth with business partnerships, love partnerships, spouses. This could just be you wondering if you actually want marriage and how you feel about that, right? And also, excuse me for a second. Also, contracts and agreements are here. That's why I said marriages. And this could be you getting more clients. Clientele is here. Therapists are here. Maybe you need to see one, or you're thinking about stopping seeing one. Either way, your identity is about to change. And if I was to read this for a friend, to me it looks like marriage. Right? But your identity is coming through that partnership, that truth. Okay, and that back and forth of, will I change myself completely with this relationship with another person? This could be friendships. This could be that best friend, right? This could also be your business partnership. Will your identity change with a new boss, or with the boss that you have now, or the business partnership that you have as an entrepreneur, right? So let's look at where Pluto is in your chart. And Pluto has been in Capricorn for a minute, okay? And it's been going retrograde and back and forth and this, that, and the other for a while. And it's trying to relate to you to change your thinking, change the way that you communicate also, and to change, maybe there's a vehicle that's needed here, some type of movement, all right, to put forth motivation for you. So let's look at Neptune. Neptune is your path of what is trying to prepare you for this path. And this path is love, okay? This could also be dating. Now, Neptune in the 5th house can also represent some hidden aspects that go on within relationships. And because Scorpio is identified here, this could be like cheating. Okay, maybe you thought that everyone that you meet cheats. Okay, that could be a thing. And Pluto is trying to stop that and let you know that, you know, there are some people that can be trusted. All right. Now, the 5th house also deals with popularity, recognition. Okay, so is this business partnership or this partnership in general bringing you recognition? Pleasure and creativity are here. So you could be being prepared to use your creativity amongst your neighborhood, because 3rd house is the neighborhood that you reside in. But either way, Scorpio, this looks really, really good for you. Really, really good. A new you is coming out here. And there will be some delay. I would give it a week for this thing to process here, because it's not easy to change your identity. It's not easy to change the way that you communicate, and it's not easy to change the way that you think. It would have to be one day at a time. It depends on your chart in general of how you're processing love, how you're processing relationships, okay? Because that 5th house is highlighted, and usually 5th house is a very, very lucky house. Okay, so if you're single, you might end up getting married. Okay, straight up and personal. But if you're already married, this could be getting rid of those thoughts that are just holding your marriage back, of maybe they're doing something like infidelity is in that 5th house as cheating, and or dating is there. If you haven't been wanting to get out there and date, now is the time. It definitely is the time, okay, Scorpio? But it will be changing the way that you think about love, and it will be changing the way that you see and perceive the world around you. That truth is going to hit, and that relief is also going to hit of, I am just so glad that's over, or I am just so glad I see the truth now, right? Thank you, Scorpio, for being here. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time.